Hello, I'm Vicky Lord from the Empowered You Project. Did you know that your thoughts determine your life? What you think about is actually the final outcome of what you're going to get. I'm going to share with you today a few tips that will help you to find the confidence or to the belief in the person that you want to become, so that you become the one that your results require. So if you think of the final outcome that you want, is it the same as the thought that you have? So your thought that is up here is going to determine the final outcome of your results. So I'll give you an example. I used to look at, when I started my entrepreneurial career, it was about 6 years ago at least. And I looked at these other people who were smashing it and creating results that I wanted. And I had a thought in my head. I believed without any doubt that it was because they were born with more confidence and I wasn't. They were born with more killer instincts than I had. And they were different to me. They were sticking their fingers up at life and going, this is it, life. And they're getting results. So I'm like, they have a different personality and they're winning because I don't have that. And that thought life created a reality for me. And it created a reality so strong that no matter how much hard work I did, I wasn't getting the results that I wanted because of a lack of confidence, which I believed I had. So if I actually look at my life, I did not have a lack of confidence. I was doing Facebook Lives, having phone calls with people. I was doing the work with a belief of a lack of confidence. And so once I realized that, I was like, I don't even know where that belief came from. But I decided to change it when I noticed it. I was like, that's actually a really limiting belief for me. So I changed it and I said to myself, I have all the confidence that I need to get this goal. I have all the courage that I need to get this goal. I have all of the boldness that I need to get this goal. So I started to live with the belief of boldness. I have the belief of courage. I have the belief that what I put my hands to will give me a reward. So your thought is the number one thing in creating a life that you love. You know, we've got these big dreams of traveling the world and creating a beautiful business online, and we can do all of that. We just have to believe. The believe is the number one key. You know, there's an old saying that without faith, it's impossible to please God. So we need that faith, which makes it possible. And that's the belief that comes from up here. So if there's a place in your life that you believe that it's all right for others because they've got this, then just change that belief. That's all right for me as well. So everything is within you. I heard a really wonderful analogy. I was listening to a book called The Dark Side of the Light Chasers by Debbie Ford. And she was saying that we've got this beautiful castle within us. But what we do through life is we close these doors because we get hurt through life, or we have an experience that causes us pain. So like we close the door in our castle, all the doors are open. We get to experience everything. We get to experience sadness, loss, happiness, joy, everything in life. But because we've had some experiences, we close the door on certainty, or we close the door on courage, and we close these doors in our life. But actually, if we go back into our life, we can go and we can open all these doors and experience all of life. So yeah, incredible analogy by Debbie Ford. So the second thing that I want to give you a tip on today is, so the first thing is you're noticing your thought. Is it a limiting thought? Is it a limiting belief? Is it going to create the abundance or not create the abundance? And if it won't, you change it. And then we put an intent to the thought. So we put an intent to the powerful thought, the thought that I have all the courage I need, I have all of this. And so you put an intention behind it. So the intent is, so I have the thought, I've got all the courage I need to create a life I love. And then the intent behind that is, I'm going to go and I'm going to do the work, I'm going to align with the universe and create the life of my wildest dreams. So I've got the thought and I've got the intent. So I've put the intent to do the work there. And so we're going to put some emotion to it. We're going to be like all this energy. We're going to be like speaking. We're going to go, yes, yes, yes. I'm going for this. I'm taking the walk today to become a slim size 10. I'm making the sales phone call today with the thought of fun and intention of fun to help somebody achieve their goal today. And we're putting all this energy to it, and we go for a walk and we're visualizing and we're dreaming with energy, and we're aligning with the universe that our thought is turning into this thing, emotion, which is the next thing, is the action. So the action is showing the universe, it's showing God that you have the belief and you've got the intention and you've got the emotion towards it, and now you're taking the actual action. And to finish this off, there is a law of gender, which it means that everything goes through a gestation time frame. So if you think of we'll use a flower, for example. The flower starts off as a seed in the ground, and then it turns into a little stem, and then it gets some leaves, and then it keeps growing, and it's turned from inside the dirt, and then it grows up into this beautiful flower. And now it has this bright yellow flower that shows off to the world. And so it's been through its law of gestation. Everything has it. And the law of gestation states that the world is energy, and the energy will eventually turn into form. And so if you think of your thoughts and the energy of your thoughts, it'll eventually turn into form. So it can happen on a positive and negative aspect as well. So when I was looking at myself and I was like, I don't have the courage, I don't have the boldness, they were born with it, that thought turned into a form of very little results for me. And the moment that I changed that thought was that I have all the boldness and I'm working with the universe and I'm working with God, and this is all coming into fruition, then the law of gender was like, okay, I hear you, we're going to go and create these results. So the law of gender. So don't quit on your dreams or your goals. Change the thought to believe that you've got this and you're creating this life above your wildest dreams. And you've got the law of gender on your side, which is the law of growth and bringing into fruition. So I encourage you today to take the action and to believe in yourself and add some emotion and really be intentional about the thoughts that are positive or negative in your life, so that you can go and you can become this amazing person that you already are. You just got to believe it. So the thoughts that you believe today will be the actions that you take as well. So yeah, you've got this. And if you want to know more, hit like and subscribe.